Hello, beautiful community. I'm sending you a good evening from Morocco. And yeah, I'm just sitting here now in my room. And today I thought about the theme change. And I think also because I just came to Morocco, and traveling is also like changing and maybe, yeah, building up a new life or changing places, changing work. Changing can also mean of letting go. And change can be really inspiring and also like positive, and can give you like a new energy, inspiration, adventure. But it also can create something like doubts, insecurities, anxiety. And it also depends if you choose to change or if you're forced to change, right? Because sometimes we are not in control, and I think when we are not in control, it might be harder to accept. And when things are just happening, or yeah, you lose a beloved one, or it can be a dramatic change. And so therefore today I thought I would like to talk about this topic, and also what does change mean to you? How do you feel about changing your life or people around you, maybe letting go? And sometimes we just get so used to things or people, and even if it's not helping us anymore, or if it's suppressing us or bringing us in a bad emotion or situation, but sometimes we just cling on because it's familiar, and it's also can be kind of a comfort zone. So even it's not serving me at the moment, but sometimes to take that step to go towards the unknown can be scary, right? So therefore, yeah, it's like life is a constant flow of change. And when you become aware of this, it can be a little bit easier also to accept, because we are changing all the time. Our body, our cells. It's nothing you can change that just stops. That's like the course of life, right? And yeah, every moment also something around us can shift or is shifting, right? And yeah, change can be uncomfortable, unexpected, or even beautiful. And it challenges us to grow, to evolve, and also that we trust the process. And sometimes just to trust can be hard. And my question is, how do you embrace change in your life? Reflect on this maybe a moment or even later, or journal about this. Maybe it's new to you to think about it or to become really aware. And change can actually be easy or easier when you stay open and when you adapt. But when you hold on and resist, this can create a problem, and you can be like even get bitter or also depressed about it. So change, let's say, can be easier when you stay open and just adapt, right? Think about this. Just feel into it, how it feels when something is changing, and you let go of this resistance and embrace change, even if if it comes unexpectedly, out of control, but if you stay open and you embrace it, it will be different when you just say no and when you resist. And yeah, when we flow with change, we allow life to guide us towards growth and also new possibilities when we stay open. But when we hold on like tightly and resist, we create struggle for ourselves, and this can be harder just to move on or move forward. And this resistance can really weigh us down and leaving us feeling stuck, bitter, or even depressed. So how do you approach change? And do you flow with it or resist? Think about this. And now I was writing down also what can help you to deal better with change, to give you some ideas. You can reflect on this and yeah, just let it sink in. The first thing is always helping in general in life is awareness, to become aware that there is change. In the yoga, there is also something, it's called anicca. That means the only constant thing in life is change. And for me, it was really kind of new when I heard this the first time, but I connected so deeply with it because it just helped me to become aware that's part of life. And only to become aware can help you a lot. So this was for me personally like really a big help, because recognize that change is a natural part of life. Every second we change our body, our cells, our thoughts, our mood, and events just happen and life shifts and we evolve. That's the first thing. The second is open-mindedness. When we stay open, and that means also that we can better adapt to situations, and that also allow us to flow with life instead of fighting it. It's like when you flow with a wave, you let yourself like taking away with the wave, you're going to flow with the wave. But when you start to swim against the wave, where does it take you? Maybe even back again, because this is a kind of resistance. And the more flexible you are, the easier it becomes to embrace what life brings. That's the second point you can just let sink in and think about this. The third one is letting go, and that is often the hardest one, because we can get so dependent and cling on people, situations. Yeah, because I think that's also part of our nature, because we are here to connect, and when we have to let go, it can become really tricky. And when you let go, you also trust that life will unfold in a way it's going to support you, and also that you trust in this flow, even maybe if when it's happening you don't understand it, but that's your mind, and the mind always want to understand and also want to feel safe. But when you trust and you go into your heart space, then you can also adapt more to this flow of life, not this ratio why, and you will not always get the answers. Maybe later when you're not expecting this anymore. So when you can really let life unfold, the process becomes much more smoother and also less painful. And then the next thing is like reducing dependency. And the less you're dependent and also react on external situations or circumstances or people, for your happiness, the less you will suffer when change occurs. Building inner stability helps you to navigate change with strength and ease. And yeah, when we become dependent, it also can be a light dependency when you are in a relationship or even your job or also friends. So imagine that the job is just doesn't exist anymore, or it doesn't make you happy anymore, but you have this dependency, then it's really difficult also to get out and maybe go this next step for a better life, because you might find a new door that's bringing you much more joy, but you just stay there. Think about this, because you're like afraid to take this next step, or even being in a relationship that's not making you happy anymore, because maybe you changed or your partner changed, situation changed, but you just stay there because you are together for, I don't know, 5 years, 2 years, 10 years, and you just stay because you became a kind of dependent. But sometimes I don't tell you that you have to separate from your partner or from whatever. It's just becoming aware, why am I still in this situation or in this relationship? So, yeah, and when you feel really like it's not serving you anymore and you're not happy anymore, and maybe even it's like eating all your energy, then maybe it's time also to ask yourself, why am I still here? And this is like when you be less dependent, or you can easier letting go, then you can also get easier out of a situation that's not good for you anymore. So yeah, I think there is still a lot more to talk about change, but let's wrap it up here, and just let me know how you feel about it, and if this is helping you, and maybe it's also something you became more aware of after listening to this, little, how you say, I only can remember now in Spanish. What I was talking about, and I would happy to read from you. What are your challenges? How do you think about it? If this is like a new inspiration for you, and yeah, I'm sending you blessings, and also trust your intuition. There in your heart space, your essence, and your true self. And for me, my answer are like practicing yoga, my coaching, my conscious coaching, and meditation, breathing, everything that's helping you getting into the body, into your heart space. And if you need a coach or a yoga coach, then also you can let me know. You can contact me. Or just write me and in the comments just to share your experience with me. I will be happy to read from you. I send you blessings, namaste, and all the best for you.